MLF reporter Allie Akers, and I am here with MLF pro Fred Roumbanis. And you were one of the first guys I interviewed a few years back at Oklahoma City Bass Pro Shops. We've come a long way since then.
Yeah.
And I remember I could not pronounce your name for the life of me. And you told me that I could call you Boom Boom, and that was your nickname. But how did you get that nickname again?
Well, that's a funny story. I guess it was back 2007, 2008. The media just started calling me. I was doing really well in some big tournaments and won some tournaments, and they just called me Boom Boom. Like when I make the top 12, boom boom, out goes lights, I guess. In reality, I've been called a whole lot worse, so.
So Boom
Boom works. Boom. Yeah, I'll take the Boom Boom. That's a good nickname.
So we can clear the air. How do you say your last name?
It's Roumbanis.
Roumbanis.
At least that's how my parents taught me.
Do you remember even what it is now? Because I know there's so many different variations.
Right.
Are you like, how do I even say my name?
Now, a gentleman from Greece said it was Roumbanis.
Okay.
Because it is a Greek last name, but Roumbanis is the Americanized.
I think I'll call you Boom Boom.
That'll work.
And I think that you have some new swim baits that you just designed, and I saw them. I got a sneak peek a few weeks ago, and the eyes say Boom Boom on it.
Yeah. So I've taken the nickname, branded it, and trademarked it, and took a logo and trademarked it, and pretty much everything in fishing with Boom Boom, trademarked it. So that way I can now license it out to different companies. I've got rods, lures, and so forth that have the Boom Boom logo.
And the swim bait with the eyeballs that say Boom Boom.
That's the new swim bait. That was one of the hottest baits at ICAST this year. So I'm real excited to release that here in a few weeks. So.
You have a very sweet family. You have a darling wife, Julie, and you have two precious little boys. Do you hope that someday they follow in your footsteps and they're a professional angler? Because I know when you're home, you guys go fishing a lot as a family.
Yeah, I mean, these kids, they wake up in the morning and they are pulling at me, come on, take me to the pond, let's go fishing, let's go. You know, they love it. I'm not one of those dads that tries to force them to do anything that they don't want to do. You know, if they want to go ride bikes or whatever they want to do, I'm gonna, you know, obviously let them do what they want to do, because my parents were very lenient with me, and they believed in me and let me chase fishing. I know there was times where my parents thought, oh my gosh, what are we letting this kid do? I mean, he's spending every day fishing. And obviously it turned out for the better. I think just in life in general, if you have a dream and you have a passion and you follow it, and you just can't let people tell you no.
When did you know that you wanted to become a professional angler, and when did you realize I can make a career out of this?
I was probably a couple years older than Jackson is now when I realized this is what I wanted to do. You know, my days were spent walking or riding my bike to a lake, and then when I'd come home, I'd watch. Back then, fishing was really only on TNN. And I'd watch Bill Dance and Hank Parker and all these guys that I grew up watching. And they'd go out and throw a spinnerbait. Well, I would go walk the pond all day long for maybe a week till I caught one fish on a spinnerbait. You know, it just watching it at the end of the weekend, and then going out and trying to apply it and catching fish, and then starting to have a little bit of success. You know, obviously it always felt good. You know, at a young age, I think really for me to catch a bass, and then to see other people kind of applaud for, you know, get a picture or whatever, and oh wow, that's cool. You know, it just made me feel like I was accomplishing something.
And you guys are actually getting ready to move away from Oklahoma, which makes me sad, but you guys bought land in Arkansas, and you're moving. Yeah, we're moving out to one of my favorite lakes, Lake Darnell.
And we bought a nice piece of property there, and you know, it's gonna be different, and we live in a neighborhood right now, and we got some great, fantastic neighbors, and I'm gonna miss the heck out of them, but I know they're all gonna come visit. And you know, there you got the freedom. You know, if you wanna go out and hunt in the backyard, you can do that. Or if you wanna, you know, shoot some guns, you can do that. Or if you wanna go fishing, we're only, you know, less than 2 miles from the launch ramp. So it's just gonna be a great deal for the family, I think.
I can't believe Julie is gonna let you guys move that close to a lake, because I heard through the grapevine that, like, on your first date, you threw Julie in the lake. Can you tell me this story? And she still married you.
So I met her at one of the events, and we exchanged phone numbers, and we were talking and stuff, and I was going up to Table Rock to practice for another event. So basically, when she was out in the boat, first thing in the morning, I could think of was, I hope she's as cool as she seems to be. So I just picked her up and threw her in the lake. I asked her if she could swim first.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I asked her, and then I just picked her up and tossed her in, and she came up, and the expression on her face was laughing, having fun. I jumped in yeah, it was just, I knew right then that
The rest
she was
history.
cool. Yeah, the rest was history, and this could work.
So you're obviously a pretty funny guy, and you're a jokester. Like when you guys are here at Major League Fishing, when we were at ICAST, you and your friends and you guys get together are hilarious. When did you know you were funny?
I didn't even know I was funny.
You're pretty funny.
No.
Do you guys, I mean,
We just like to have fun, you know, we enjoy life. That's what it's all about.
what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you? Either while on the water, fishing, or just in general?
I would say probably the most embarrassing thing was I was at an event down at Amistad, and I was in the Walmart and I had to use the restroom. And I came out and I was walking down the aisle, and Julie was all the way at the other end of the store picking up the cereal and groceries or whatever. And everyone was kind of looking at me, and I go, Julie, is there something behind me? There was about that much toilet paper, because I usually make a little seat cover, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
And apparently it got stuck to my side of my shorts.
And it was just
And I was
hanging out.
walking along Walmart like that. I'm like, ah, lovely. So
That is great. Well,
yeah,
I
so
hope
that was pretty embarrassing.
Hope you don't do that this week when you're fishing.
You never
That'd
know.
be great. You know, to kind of throw off the other, other anglers' competition, make
Yeah.
them lose focus.
It would be pretty good, right?
It's a pretty good strategy.
Yeah.
Well, you guys will just have to wait to see if he actually does that when this airs on TV. But for more information on Major League Fishing, go to majorleaguefishing.com.